Today I'm going to talk about a different way to look at power and representations of power in the media. You might assume that it is all about packaging and presentation. And when we're going into this political year, we say, yeah, I believe that, especially if you look at political spots. You think it's all about the image. That's partially true. It's also all about the story, as we know. And if one can put and weave together heroic narratives with your candidate, and also weave together villain and reprobate narratives with the opponent, that works as well. But I want to talk about this embedded concept of the echo within all discourses, and the fact that for a discourse to be effective in the media, it has to contain multiple echoes of things that have gone before, and the skillful person who's putting together the package or presentation understands how those echoes line up, so there aren't any contradictory echoes. Actually, the best type of presentation is one that invokes echoes of previous speeches, of previous delivery. Let's think about elocutionary movement in the past. Let's think about familiar words, taglines, phrases. Let me ask not what the country can do for me, what I can do for the country, paraphrases like that. That work. The most effective one, though, is one that has a kernel of negativity somewhere in the background. Why would that work? Don't you want it smooth and everything just the same and bland? Well, yes and no. If you want to get someone's attention, put in that spark, that kernel of negativity. You think about it, there's something that kind of like grates on your consciousness or deep in your unconscious when you're thinking about it, and you pay attention. It sets up a little bit of cognitive dissonance, in other words, anxiety, and you are motivated to resolve that. So the most effective discourse of power and going into a political campaign season would be to show all sorts of echoes of power, resonance of power, of other speeches, of delivery, content, etc., with a little bit of not weakness necessarily, because that's just sort of the antithesis, but something that causes a little bit of cognitive dissonance, a little bit of restlessness in the listener to understand and probe more. So that's something you think about in terms of media presentations of power, in particular audio.